read on online on Facebook and everything. My friend James, who lives in where is he? Pennsylvania. He's got some friends in New York. He was just just so ecstatic about people are crying, they're bawling about having New York allowing gay marriage already. So
Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
and it's a
So,
good tourist area, and people they're gonna have lots of tourists, lots of
yes.
people getting
Now,
married
if
in New York.
California will come along and get their act together, the two biggest gay capitals of the world, New York City and San Francisco, could have gay marriage, and then eventually the rest of us will follow. Texas and South Carolina will probably be the last two states, but eventually it's going to happen, I think. So,
Yeah.
um, I also want to say something. If any of y'all look on CNN, y'all can search for David Frum. He used to wipe George Bush's butt for a year. He was an advisor to him.
Uh huh.
But I like what he said today. He was like, I was wrong about same-sex marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So, and David Frum says, I was a strong opponent against same-sex marriage. 14 years ago, Andrew Sullivan and I forcefully debated the issue at length online. And yet I find myself strangely untroubled by New York State's vote to authorize same-sex marriage, a vote that probably signals that most blue states will follow within the next 10 years. So that's a good thing. And this is coming from a conservative. But here's what, let me get down here to the nitty gritty. He says, he answers the question, why is gay marriage being allowed? And he said the short answer is the case against same-sex marriage has been tested against reality, and the case has not passed its test. And he goes in this long thing about American families from the 1950s up, and because of gay marriage, it hasn't got any worse. It's steadily getting worse, but there's been no proof that gay marriage has destroyed family values totally. I mean,
No
it's
proof
doing
at
it's
all. Mm.
no proof at all. But he goes on to list what's new and different in the past 20 years is the collapse of the Hispanic immigrant family. First generation Latino immigrants maintain traditional families, conservative values, low divorce rates, high fertility, and despite low incomes, mothers surprisingly often at home with the children. But the second generation Latino family looks very different. In the new country, old norms collapse. Nearly half of all children born to Hispanic mothers are now born out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's just him quoting some stuff about, what's changing in the face of the United States now is that most families now are made up of single parents
Mm-hmm. That's true.
because of the divorce rate and underage children out of wedlock. So, and he gives a very good uh, argument against for same-sex marriage, which is kind of odd considering he's a conservative Republican. So, but
Mm-hmm.
go read it. I gave the link. I hopefully Maynard posted on the website for y'all
I
to go
got it.
read the whole story. But it was very, very interesting today, and it was just like, wow, the right wing's actually taking up and sitting notice that, well, maybe some of these religious right people are just a little off kilter somewhat. So,
Yeah.
anyway,
Well, maybe David Frum would join us at Chicago Water Buddies in the future, maybe.
maybe he's probably a member already.
I'm kidding. All right, so let's move on about how about something just geek one, just
Geek.
only one, Ray. This is
One geek.
we only have about 10 minutes left. Okay.
Okay, all right. We got a bunch of geek stuff here, but
How about this
um,
orgasm button? It looks
well, listen
interesting.
here. It was 9 things, and you can find this on True Test. I'll have to give Maynard the link. 9 implants that make the human healthy body even more useful. And you got RFD chips, medical sensors, energy harvesters, LED arrays, so you can change your skin and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Augmented reality contacts, a brain remote, so you can answer your phone, cut on the TV, blah blah
that
blah.
would be awesome. I just want to
That would be
think it
awesome.
and change the channel. That'd be great.
Bionic limbs was 7. Bionic eyes is number 8, and there used to be 2 TV shows about that, so it's all true. Um, and number 9, the orgasm button. A
No, this is
spinal
interesting.
Now this is what the orgasm button is. A spinal implant designed to alleviate chronic pain has had a happy side effect for some women. It gives them orgasms.
Nice.
The doctor that invented it had patented the design and is trying to convince Metatronic to develop a dedicated remote control orgasm
Push
machine.
button
You
orgasm.
just push the button or activate an app on your phone.
Phone and bam.
Bam, orgasm. Device has also worked for men, and FDA
Really?
approval is in the works.
Nice.
Expect to pay about $12,000 for one of these on-demand orgasm
Yes.
implants, which are called seriously orgasmatrons. Which, if anybody's from the '70s remembers orgasmatrons, that was from um, Barbarella, and she destroyed orgasmatrons because her orgasms were stronger than the machines.
That's right. I remember that. The
So
Orgasmatron. Yeah, I'd
yeah,
like to have one of those. That'd be nice.
yeah. So I guess if you're in a dom sub relationship and you had that, and you could just give your sub an orgasm anytime you wanted to, say they're in an office meeting doing a presentation, and bam, oops, sorry about the wet spot. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
but
That's a good idea.
because people have the remote
Twelve
control.
thousand
Uh,
bucks.
yeah, so the people have the remote control um, egg vibrators and stuff they use. So
Mm-hmm.
this is just the next step forward, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
So there was a little geek moment for there. So
All right, let's go on with our woof. What a bear!
Yeah,
Maynard,
that's it.
Nice. Nice butt.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what's your number?
Can I buy you a beer? Do you work out a lot? Do you come here often? Woof, what a bear.
will you pee on me? Sorry. Our Wolf Water Bear is Bear Liquor, and he is from Growler. And y'all might have listened to Chris earlier on the
Oh yeah.
show, so I figured I'd double whammy him in making our Wolf Water Bear. Chris moved to Chicago 3 years ago. He stands 5'10", weighs 171 pounds, and is 42 years old. He's single and ready to mingle at the moment. He can be top, bottom, or flip and verse on Watersports. He's an FF top and pause friendly. Chris considers himself a jeans and t-shirt type of guy. He's a big fan of the White Sox and the Bears.
Of
He
course.
likes rugby, hockey, and jocks. Tidy whities, singlets, and the beach. Coffee shops, travel, and planning parties is some of his favorite things to do. He is currently unemployed, so if you know anybody that's got job offers in Chicago, let him know. He has mortgage experience, retail experience, and project management experience. So you can hit him up on Growler under Bear Liquor, or you can contact him through the Chicago Water Buddy site. Um, and like we said earlier in the show, he's the founder of ChicagoWaterbuddies.com. So check Chris out on Growler under Bear Liquor.
That's right. So bear liquor on growler.
Yes,
Have
and
to
he
look
looks
there
very
there.
good in rubberware, by the way. Very good.
Okay. Maybe
So,
you could post this picture in that one. Yes, it's always good to have to interview people who are on Wolf with a Bear. It's always
so
good. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So are we gonna? Well, what else? Do we have any listener comments? We don't have any, right? Okay.
uh, I didn't
For
have
now.
any list. I don't think so. Other than on, I can't remember. It was Growler. Robert from Atlanta hit me up, and I finally got to see a picture of him.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I keep forgetting. We have to. One of our listeners wanted to get some kind of a shirt from us or something like that. We have to do that
Yes,
still.
we got to work on that. So we got to figure that one out.
Okay.
So we are working on it. I'll be emailing you. I'll try to email you tomorrow so we can get that worked out. Because
Yeah.
we need those signs and stuff like that. So.
All right.
This is a special case, folks. We can't send everybody T-shirts. This is for somebody that's very ill and they listen to the show and somebody's requested it. So
That's right.
you have to pay. Well, Maynard pays for most of the equipment, and I just sit here and look pretty. So, can't
Okay.
unless y'all want to start, paying for the show, then we'll gladly start selling T-shirts or whatever. So
Yeah. So a few shout outs. I want to shout out to one of the people here in Houston, George. He's a teacher, and I saw him at Pride last weekend. Thank you for hanging out just a little bit because I know you're busy at Pride. I was busy too, and we met up at the streets and while marching and stuff. So George, thank you for what you do. Okay, you know what I mean. Okay, and then what else, Ray?
well, we need to give Lewis a shout out, who's been a listener of the show and
Yes.
quite an exceptional young man.
Mhm.
He applied for gay and lesbian grant for college, and he didn't win. He didn't win it. But I told him, I said, hang in there, buddy. I said, you never know what's around the corner or what you're going to get. So one thing might lead to another. So
Yep, that's
here's
right.
our shout out to Lewis for
Shout out
that.
to Lewis.
So,
And Shout out to the Bears, to HAB, for doing a great job there uh, at the parade last weekend. It's Houston Area Bears had that float, and awesome
It's all
job.
foamy.
It's all foamy, very foamy. I think is that the same foam machine we used at Bear Watch?
Yes.
Oh, nice. It's always good to see that. And what else? Okay, before we go, I guess I want to ask you something first. Ray. What kind of cable do you have?
I have AT&T Uverse.
AT&T.
And they're not paying me to promote it, but they should give me a discount for promoting it on the show.
Oh, okay. Because right now Comcast really sucks, and that's what I use.
Well, yeah.
I want to move out of, get away from a Comcast. Although the internet is okay, but TV, DVR, and stuff like that, it just really sucks. I think I'm gonna go Dish, like DirecTV. What do you think? Of that?
Well, I had DirecTV for 10 years, maybe.
Obviously, you liked it.
I liked it. It had a lot more offerings than Comcast did because there was nothing else to compete against Comcast here in Houston. It was all Time Warner. I liked it. The only problem I had with the Dish is if you don't have super strong, good dish like signal strength.
Yep.
In a rainstorm, you lose signal and it starts pixelating.
Well, just like any other problem, anyway.
Yeah. So, but when I used to have Comcast, when it started raining, it would do that too. So.
Yeah. Right now, it really sucks for me. I just want to get away from. It's very expensive. I heard it's really cheaper too. But anyway, so if you guys are listening out there, let me know if you guys are using Dish. Let me know. Or DirecTV, I mean. Okay, let's get. Yeah. So, okay, let's wrap this up, Ray. Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening. If you want to contact us, send your emails to show@bearpodcast.com.
Or you can give us a call on the voice line at 202. I can't remember what the phone is. 206-222-2327. That's 206-222-BEAR.
Yes.
See, I do one thing on the show and I screw it up all the time.
It's the only number you have to remember. Yes, give us a call and we'll play it in the show. Subscribe via iTunes and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Go to facebook.com/bearpodcast and twitter.com/bearpodcast or @bearpodcast. You can do that too. All right, so thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, go to the website. Comment on the website, bearpodcast.com, the official website. Yeah.
Give us reviews on iTunes.
And what else? You can also, this video is also available on Vimeo, vimeo.com/bearpodcast. Okay, so I guess we're going to wrap it up. We're going to go. Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening. And we will catch you guys on the next episode of Bear Podcast. Many woes and many hugs.
Woof, what a bear.
Podcast your ass.
Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear.
Podcast your ass.
Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear.
Podcast your ass.
Woof, what a bear.
What's that song? Give me 1 minute, 2 minutes. It's a rock song. Give me 1 minute. How's it go, Maynard?
I don't know.
Give me 1 minute, 2 minutes to the door.
give
Give me
me-
1 minute to the door.
Well, I don't know. What? I
Trying
don't
to
know
think
what
of the song.
song is that.
Oh, it's a 70s rock song. No, but he's messing with some girl in the bar, and she finds out her boyfriend or husband walks up, and he's just like, it's just like, give me 1 minute to the door. Give me 1 minute to the door, and he's talking about I'm out. I didn't realize, so, but it's a funny song. So.
Okay.